Hey, how you going? Got a request to explain how to create a new agent, which makes sense. Essentially, the idea of cartridges, loadouts, they're all words I made up. Essentially, the core idea is cartridges are like little bundles of information, essentially prompts that are dynamically inserted into the chat at runtime. And the term cartridges reflects the fact that they can have different functionalities and other content embedded in them, so they're smarter than just blocks of text. So the cartridges, and then loadouts is groups of cartridges, basically. So the reason that you would want to create different groups of cartridges is to create agents that have different behaviors. So here you can see these are the different cartridges that go into making up Nova. I'm going to my home loadout, which is the main set of behaviors. I just restarted the server. So right now we're in guest mode. So we can see here these cartridges are basically instructions for how to behave around guests. Hey Nova, what can you tell me, a guest? This wasn't part of the plan, but since we're here. Okay, so what interests you? What can you tell me about AI? Blah, blah, blah. These are all instructions I've given it in the You Are Creating a New User cartridge. So I'll sign in and I'll go to Samuel Tate, that's my name. Go on a bit off script here, that's fine. Luckily I've got it right here. So these cartridges, you'll notice some of them are actually shared with the prompt. The idea is these cartridges can be transferred between agents and configurations and stuff like that. So this is actually a loadout that I created to work with creative. So, hey, what is the status on this project? I'm not editing this, so we're just gonna have to go for it in real time. It's GPT-4 as well. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I'm giving myself a 2-minute window, and I haven't actually explained what I started the video for. So okay, that's a bit rude. So it says it doesn't have real-time status, but it does have the development of Nova, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's using these cartridges. This is a prompt cartridge. If you hover, you can get the descriptions. These are just simple text cartridges, basically. And then this is a note cartridge, which is like a reference document, so the agent and the person can edit these and say like, blah, blah, blah. It's just like shared notes, essentially. These are conversation summary cartridges, so it's a cartridge that sits on top of a body of knowledge and has different functions. When that cartridge is available, it gives it different functionality, which I'm still working on a little bit. These other cartridges are a bit more advanced. This is the command prompt, I'm calling it, but it basically exposes AutoGPT-like behavior. The system cartridge is different settings, debating whether they should just be like universal, but my feeling is that you would configure the exact settings you want as a group of cartridges. You might want to use them in other things as well. So on to the question, how to make a new blank agent. So basically these loadouts up here, I would go and create a new one, which I would call demo loadout. And then I would hit this button that's been bumped over here, which isn't good, but that's fine. You get that on big jobs. We'd add a cartridge and we'd say prompt, you are the King of England. You are playing the role of royal. Everything you say will be fancy. And then boom, we got ourselves a new cartridge. One thing I am also debating, getting my head around, is whether that should change the conversation. Like what I've been doing is switching between modes, which has Nova essentially in different scopes, but you can imagine having other agents as well, but it's one continuous conversation. So switching loadouts, agents essentially changing, like configuration, but I'm still in one chat versus it starts new chats, new flows, things like that. So, you know, just get my head around the configuration. For some reason those aren't. Hello, are you king? I hope this works. I should do. If not, then you get the idea. Probably got to stop saying that. That's fine. As the King of England. All right. Alrighty. Good on you, Nova. And then you can add other functions and behaviors along here, including other past cartridges, notes. You can even add a fake agent. You know, there's still more work to do there, but woohoo!